Hey, I'm going to briefly introduce myself because I'm new on YouTube. Till now, I was on LinkedIn, and I'll explain later in another video why I'm switching to YouTube. Anyway, I'll just make, I would say a general introduction of who I am. So, I used to work in the oil and gas industry, in the field of upstream oil and gas, offshore and onshore drilling. So I worked mainly in Africa, West Africa, Middle East. I worked in West Africa in countries like Angola, Congo, Gabon, Ivory Coast, Ghana. Middle East, I worked in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. And I worked in Asia as well, in Southeast Asia. Currently, I'm living in Singapore. And the oil and gas industry is, how can I put it? It's an industry that makes you discover, great people. People from different backgrounds. You got people who have, done some prestigious studies. Some others who pretty much didn't study at all. You've got black people, white people, Asians, Indians. You got wide variety of people, Arabs, and you get, people from obviously developed countries, some people from underdeveloped countries who don't have running water in the house, who have known real hunger, on those rigs, on those drilling rigs. And it's just a fantastic industry for that, The human side. And on top of that, the type of activities that happen in the drilling industry are not, routine operations. Like, they are not like if you work in a factory where you got always doing the same thing over and over. If you work in the drilling industry, it's always new operations, So the human factor is really important. That's where I come from. I was working in various levels of responsibilities up to, I would say, senior executive roles. I was working up to managing director level, even CEO. I'm not CEO of listed company, but small company. But a big, I was managing director in a big company. that was listed. So I was not the CEO there. I was not VP either, but I was like a general manager of a whole region. So that's who I am. And today, what do? I do videos and I teach. I teach about life and I teach about health. You know, I had a severe type 2 diabetes and I reversed it. So I'm gonna share more about that in future videos. And I'm building muscle big time. You know, I started about 8 months ago. I started losing weight about a year ago, in June 2022. So now we're June 2023. So I started with the keto diet for a year. I lost a lot of weight. And then November 2022, I started lifting weight regularly. And my goal is to really have a body, you know, probably around 12% body fat or something like that. I'm gonna be jacked. And I'll share that journey with you. I hope that you will enjoy it. See ya.